Hello to all my Fox Hollow fam. I'm Dave and welcome to Baking with Fox Hollow Kitchen. Today I want to introduce you to my little friend here.
Say hello to my little friend!
No, not like that. This little guy is a habanero pepper. Now habaneros pack a lot of heat into a small package, but today we're going to try and tame a little of that heat by making Apricot Habanero Jelly. It's perfect on crackers or peanut butter sandwiches or as a glaze on pork. So if you're ready to turn up the heat, then let's have some fun.
The first thing I need to do here is slice some apricots into little 1-inch slices. I have some dried apricots here, and we're just going to slice these very thin into little 1/8 inch slices until I have 2/3 of a cup of the slices. And now we have about 2/3 of a cup of these slivers, and I'm going to put them in vinegar. I'm going to place these into a little bowl here. Cover them with 1.5 cups of white vinegar. Get them all stirred in here so that they're coated. And let them soak in the vinegar for at least 4 hours to soften them up. More is okay, but 4 hours is the minimum.
Once my apricots have soaked in the vinegar for 4 hours, I'm going to dump them in a medium saucepan. And to that I'm going to add 6 cups of sugar. There we go. Then I'm going to add 1/2 cup of chopped red onions. One-half cup of chopped red pepper, red bell pepper that is, and 1/2 cup of our chopped habaneros. And we're just going to stir this together. It's a little rough at first because of all the sugar, but the sugar will dissolve. Once I get this completely mixed into a kind of syrupy consistency, we're going to heat this over medium-high until it boils. Meanwhile, the water in my canner is at a full rolling boil, so I'm going to turn the heat off, take off the lid, and I'm going to submerge several clean jelly jars in the boiling water. And we're going to let them sit in this water for at least 10 minutes or until we're ready for them. We want to get this to the point where it doesn't stop boiling even when you stir it. And then let it boil like that for 1 minute. At the end of a minute, I'm going to squeeze in 2 packages of liquid pectin. Just like that. And I'm going to stir this completely, and you'll notice that our jelly turns clear at that point. I'm going to remove this from the heat and stir it for an additional 3 minutes. Next, we're going to take one of the jelly jars out of our canner that's been sitting in here patiently. I'm going to put my funnel on top of it, and we're going to stir this jelly, and we're going to pour the hot jelly into the hot jar until we're 1/4 inch from the top. measure it with my little stick here, and that's exactly 1/4 inch. We're going to move it over to our counter real quick and put the lid on it. Now the most important thing is here, we're going to wipe down the lid on the lip here so that there's nothing sticking to the top. I have a little bit of a wet rag here, and I'm just going to wipe down the lid completely. Put a clean lid on top, and then a ring, and just tighten it finger tight and set it aside. Alright, I brought my canner back to a full boil, and I got the rack inside. So now I'm going to place these one by one on the rack very gently. And then I'm going to carefully lower these into the boiling water. Get this one to stand up straight. We'll put the lid back on. We'll let these boil for 10 minutes completely, and then we'll take the lid off. After 10 minutes, we're going to turn off the heat and remove the lid. And let the jar sit in the water for another 5 minutes. Looks like these are finally ready to come out, so I'm going to very gently pull my rack out. And then just remove these one by one and set them on the counter to cool. And now for the best part, the taste test. I have a little bit on a cracker here. Oh, that is terrific. Just the right amount of sweet and the right amount of heat. You're going to love it. Wrapping up today, I want to thank you all for joining us and encourage you to check out our friends and support channels listed in the description below. But before I go, just remember, good times and good food on Baking with Fox Hollow Kitchen. See you soon.
If you like this video or any of our other videos,
Be sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons and stay tuned for future shows.